Officer here, and this is how I go about buying my power supply. This power supply right here is what I'm using in my system, just 430 watts, and I'm running the FX 6300 and the Radeon 7870. When buying a power supply, the most important thing that I've found out is the 12 rail. Make sure it has enough amps for all your system needs. And I like to also make sure it's at least 80% brown certified. And once you know all that, what I usually do is bring up the calculator, and since it's 32 amps and it's a 12 rail, so it's 32 times 12, and that means the 12 rail is 384 watts. And next thing I usually do is to calculate what my system ports is going to be using. So normally I go to this website. I'll put a link in the description, but this is like the light version of this website. You can pretty much do everything with this, but I purchased the pro version, which gives you this little box that shows you how much it will be using on the different rails. So this is how I go about. Yeah, one physical CPU, a regular desktop, and select AMD using AMG Plus motherboards. And this is my CPU, and this box is not going to be thick. Like if you overclock your CPU, you check this box, then you put in where the how much you overclock by, then the voltage you use, and you hit overclock button, and it gives you overclock wattage. Then I'm using 2 sticks of DDR3 AMD graphics card 7870. I'm using two regular SATA HDs. I have a DVD driving, but I disconnected because I don't really use it and just takes up more power. Then you go back up here. No SSD, none of that. No PCSX. USB, I got my wireless headset, USB device, and also my speakers. So that's 2. No. And my fans, I got one regular 120mm fan and 3 LEDs. And then pretty much done. Unless you have other stuff, you select what you got and you hit calculate. And this is what my system's using at 90% load across all the board. Like when my graphics card is at 90% and my CPU, that don't happen when I'm in game anyways. Yeah, my graphics card like 100% uses in game, but my CPU is normally 60 or so. And this is like all rails together, and the 12 rail, which is used by the CPU and the graphics card mostly, it's only at 26.6 amps, and if you could go back here and see, the 12 rails can push up to 32, so I'm pretty much okay for now. So that's how I go about and buy my power supply.